My name is Nicholas Wayde Miller. In 2009, I weighed 250 pounds, and I was at risk of diabetes, heart disease, stroke, obesity, respiratory complications, alcoholism, and cancer. In less than 1 year, I lost 88 pounds. Everyone asks me how I lost the weight, and I tell them, with love. I started to love myself, and with daily exercise of 30 minutes or more, I shed 55 pounds in 8 months. It was the love from this angel teaching me how to eat and how to enjoy food that within 4 months, I shed 33 pounds with less exercise than the first 8 months. As our journey of true health began, we learned about factory farms and what fast food is really made of. Since then, we have gone on strike from meat and became 92% vegan. We love to cook and have dinner parties with friends. I came up with the name Peaceful Foods, and everyone loved it. With my can-do attitude, my cookbook will feature vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free dishes, along with my recommended cooking playlist. So help me bring peace back into our foods. Good evening. Tonight we're going to be making one of my favorite dishes, pesto spaghetti squash. And the first thing we need to do before we cook this bad boy is preheat our oven to 450 degrees. Now that we got the squash cleaned out, we're going to add a little olive oil and make sure it's extra virgin. I also like to add a few spices. I like to add steak salt, a little bit of paprika, and some garlic powder. Now that we got the squash looking good, we're going to put it in the oven for 50 minutes. Now that our squash is cooking in the oven, it's time to dice some vegetables. So let's dice up 1 onion and a little bit of garlic. Now it's time to dice some mushrooms. Now it's time to cut up some asparagus, or as my wife would say, asparagus. Last but not least, we're going to add some broccoli. Have ready artichoke hearts, pine nuts, and pesto with your cut vegetables and turn your stove top to medium-high. Heat the olive oil and fry the onions and garlic. Mix in the broccoli, asparagus, mushrooms, and artichoke while heating the pine nuts and pesto on low. When squash is ready, fork the inside and you will see it turn into spaghetti. And all you need to do is serve.
I hate to brag, but this tastes pretty good. Rachel, if you don't invite me on your show, you're going to have to come for dinner because this is just incredible. And until next time, aloha.